Welcome to Dwarven Forge Live. This is On the Anvil, episode 180. This is the show where we take you behind the scenes here at Dwarven Forge. We show you what we're working on. We show you some of the challenges we're facing. We show you a glimpse of the future. This is the show where you get to interact with us live. We want to hear your ideas. We want to hear your feedback. We want to hear your jokes. This is the show where we often will go off topic. We never use a script, and we often have technical difficulties. But most importantly, this is the show where we spend the next 2 hours enjoying a frosty beverage, hanging out with our wonderful community, and talking terrain. Welcome, 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 welcome. We didn't have any technical difficulties yet.
Yeah, so far it sounds like everything is going good.
Although it looks like I'm underwater, but
unless Rabbit shouting no is apart from Necklace rubbing on the mic, but it's very quiet.
Oh.
Well, you should.
Welcome back. We've
like
been. How long has
Necklace.
it been since we've been on the interwebs?
Man, let's see. It might be straight up a month because we had Adepticon and then the week after Adepticon just resting, and then I got really sick. So we've missed the last 3. So it's been like 4 weeks, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got to kick down the door and make up for lost time.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
Today we're doing the big deep dive on Caverns Reforged, the project that we basically started working on
A month ago.
about the time that the last stream was, and have been rapidly, we've just been rapidly kind of working on it since then. A lot has happened. We've got a lot of new paints and everything to show.
We have a lot.
So we're gonna get to
like
that.
it's been.
Yeah, Hamster has been
It's pretty exciting.
churning some stuff out. We're not like done yet, but we got a lot to show you. A lot of stuff has firmed up. Nate is going to be a little less blue now, hopefully. It's still pretty blue. You want me to just try and fix it in the? I can fix it on this end. I think.
I think it's just the lights are too hot.
I can just. Yeah, they're definitely.
Watch this. Chris is gonna do
You've
some
got-
wizardry live.
You've got some mood lighting going on. Assuming that Elgato opens, we'll be all right.
We'll fix it in post.
Which-
We're doing it live.
Which mic is this? That's my mic. So we're gonna go ahead and switch it over to yours.
So if you're new here, you're welcome to just lurk and hang out, but also you're more than welcome to hop into the comments. We really love to hear from everybody. Just be nice. We have a really, really wonderful community here with a lot of love and respect, so let's keep it nice. We're also going to give away some money. Did we say that yet?
Yeah.
$4.
We're gonna give you a word to enter into the chat for a giveaway. And we're gonna randomly select somebody from there, and whoever gets selected gets to go in the money pit.
The money pit.
Yeah.
We're going to drop Valorian coins on them until they die.
You grab as much as you can, and you stuff as much as you can in this big apron that we're gonna put you in, and however much you can grab in
dwarven
30
apron.
seconds. Yeah, however much you can grab in 30 seconds.
Can we just do this one year at Gen Con?
I love that. If we had it would be the most popular and the least profitable
It'd be amazing.
booth at the convention.
Yeah.
If we did a booth at Gen Con where we're giving money away,
Yeah. In the form of
the money pit trapdoor insert. Yeah.
Pile of gold.
Yeah, we're gonna do that roughly an hour into the stream. Yeah, that's more or less it.
Hell yeah.
That's the main topic. We're just gonna talk
Let's,
all about that. There's a lot to talk about.
Let's get jamming because we have a surprising a lot of stuff to show for Caverns Reforged. We also have, you notice, look at these new the frames that Letitia made. We got Caverns Reforged themed wrappers on the and Caverns Reforged backdrop. The still made. Here.
You want to get into the news?
Yeah, let's get it's the news. It's the news. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, what's up?
What's in the news?
Ladies and gentlemen, we had a restock hit the web store yesterday.
Woo!
This restock had a couple new Caverns pieces. It had a couple. It had a KS2 Cavern set that we are printing for the last time because it's being recomposed for Caverns Reforged.
It's almost like we didn't know we were doing Caverns Reforged 6 months ago when we ordered the restock.
Yep. It's almost like plans changed.
Almost.
Yeah, it's got some new castle transition sets that did pretty well. Seemed like more people than I was expecting have just been waiting to be able to make corner towers and stuff.
It's exciting.
So yeah, those things are in there, as well as we've made new bundles that basically take the sets that you would need to combine along with those transition packs to make stand-ins for the old Constructed Castle, Corner Tower sets, and all that, because we could not restock those anymore.
Got a lot of flexibility for
yeah.
your existing sets. It should be good.
So if you already have a Watchtower, Jirok, I'm so sorry. You have a very specific weird situation.
Oh, you want to do a concave corner or a convex corner?
He needs to break out. They have the corner tower, but they don't have the stuff to finish the tower freestanding. So they need like a couple wall pieces.
Yeah,
that kind of thing. We don't have anything for that.
That is unfortunate. We thank you for your years of patience. At some point, we will reforge castles.
Yeah, this is a step in the direction of. This addresses a lot of things. Just one door. Contact customer support, and maybe we can just do something.
Are you going to be at Gen Con? We'll bring you a.
Probably not. They're UK, I think.
Oh.
If we were going back to UKGE, contact
for the price of one international plane ticket.
Contact customer support, and maybe we can just do something. I don't know. Yeah. It's such a simple thing to get to you. Maybe there's something we can do.
It's the international, which makes it harder.
Yeah, just contact CS.
No, because that breaks my heart a little bit.
Yeah, it's a weird edge case that I think not many people are in, but we don't really have anything for it currently.
Yeah.
We got those things. We've got the entrance riser in ice for the first time. We've got the runic columns in Underdoom for the first time.
It's almost like they were a prequel. There's this Caverns pre-forged.
It's almost like Caverns Reforged is more or less all the stuff that we were gonna kind of slowly do in WebStore probably over the next several years, but we're just doing it all at once. That restock hit. So if you haven't seen it, go ahead. All the sets are still in stock. Some of the individual pieces are gone because those are like an overstock situation and not a full order. But all the sets are still there.
Rabbit's telling a true story that if you bring your stuff to a con, we will sell it. He sold some of his stuff at the booth. We got you back though, right, Rabbit? We're square, yes? I think.
Oh no.
I hope. True story.
Yeah. It's the only con that we sell things at, and we happen to sell other people's
stuff.
Yeah.
It's a very good profit margin, I'll tell you.
We
sold it to him in the first place, then we took it from him and we sold it again to somebody else on the floor. It's like
we genuinely it just kind of evens things out. We sell absolutely nothing over here. So then at UKGE we sell
Rabbit
more than we have. Yeah. It just kind of balances it out.
It's amazing.
Double dipping.
Yeah, we're flipping his.
It's a unique business model.
It's
way more advanced than a pyramid scheme.
Eric just shared pictures of the green marble that you painted, and it's absolutely stunning. It's like to die for.
I've been seeing a number of people doing marble adventures the last couple of weeks. It's been really
cool.
Been really cool.
It's so inspiring. Also, thank you for the amazing package.
Yes. What else? I think there's not really a ton else in news. Cavern stuff we'll get to at the end of here. We have some test shots from
Should we do dungeons first?
Yeah. We can talk about dungeons real quick.
If you got so we're factory's back up and running. We're working out, trying to fix a couple of things that weren't working. Still don't have 100% the path there, but we're close. So to get ready for potential replacements, if you have any problems with any of your Dungeon Reforged stuff, please contact customer support so we can get you in a replacement queue.
Yes.
So if anything is wrong, reach out to customer support.
Yeah.
Tell them Chuck sent you. Okay. That'd be perfect.
Yeah. Then.
Is there anything else on Dungeon Reforged?
I think it's basically it.
Yeah.
Everything else is in.
Yeah. Tudor Town.
Did you forget something?
No, I was thinking, we should talk about Tudor Village, but literally that's what you just said.
That's the thing, Hoodies Reforged next.
Yeah.
Tudor Village.
So we are cooking on Tudor Village. We're waiting on one last batch of test shots, and then a couple of batches of paint samples, and then off we go. We've already done, they've been casting the stuff, the older pieces, but it means we'll probably get stuff on the water July-ish, which means shipping October-ish, my back of the envelope estimates. Anything could go in any direction based. That is correct, Spoonbender. Contact CS, please. You got any problems? So I think we showed the cloth, but we now have like the full full terrain trays for Caverns Cities Reforged. When you see a little sticker, that means that's telling us what it is, which is pretty exciting. It's a heck of a family. They're looking good. Save this guy for last because it's a different family. We got the whole. I think
do we want the camera for it? Hang on.
Yeah, we can.
I should just do that.
Oh, yeah.
It's way easier to make it out over there.
Oh wait.
You think they look good on the webcam? They'll look a lot better on the camera.
I think this is the largest family we've done in one sitting. Like the roads, the dirt roads are definitely the largest family we've done in one sitting. Look at that thing. Oh my whole little happy pond. Little mossy cobbles. Yeah. So we got all the terrain trays, and we have. All right, we got test shots and paint samples. So put them on here. So test shots are after they've made the mold, before they go into full-on production, they give us 2 of each thing to make sure it's great. I think we looked at the streets already, or the paths. What do we have this new that we haven't seen? Oh, you want to go for the big guns?
Yeah. Oh, we got those in?
Ooh, we got this guy, but not we haven't gotten the other guy yet.
Okay, that was one of the only ones we were missing.
Magnolia. It's hard to see because it is.
The details pop a lot better when it's got paint on it.
It is gorgeous, though.
Yeah.
And look, you can.
Yeah.
It's made of dwarvenite. Drop it off your table. Base. So you can put now all your trees, right? All your trees can have a home in your city. Oh, we also got the other. Oh my God, I forgot. Like, there's so many things going on at the same time. We forget. We got the maple here, and this is gonna need a little infomercial on how to put it together. So, Eli has made. You ever seen Hellraiser? You know the puzzle box. Right? Eli has made the artist version of the puzzle box, where you're like, okay, these things, like, it shouldn't be too hard to figure out how these two things go together, right? Like, it is. It's a little tricky. There's a secret. So inside, there's a little. See that little thing there? It's a little tiny arrow, and it's pointed this way. And this guy also has. See a little arrow? So you want to get both the arrows pointed in the same direction. That tells you how to line it up, and then you find there should be a couple little. See, I've done this 100 times. I still can't find it.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly! What did I do wrong? Okay, we got our arrows lined up. Oh yeah, you sit there. Nope, still not there. Every time. All right, nope. Thought I had it. Yeah, case in point. I've done it like 5 times and I still can't get it right.
It's okay. Happens.
No, but this is what people are gonna go through. So don't feel crazy when you get it and you're like, I can't get my my tree to sit right.
It's like not knowing how to ride a bike.
But I thought you're supposed to never remember.
Not if you never learned.
Murder. Well, you see, moral of the story. I mean, obviously, it sits in a whole bunch of different ways, but
there's one that really makes it messy.
And it feels like it's amazing. And I thought I committed it to memory. My memory is not what it used to be, apparently. Ooh, is that our sweet spot? No. Yeah, so I will do a little tutorial video where I get some more waypoints because I can't even get it right here.
Yeah, we definitely need to have instructions like on the listing for it or something. It's
surprisingly more complicated than it looks to get it to hit, and there's all these little nooks. Everything sits. Okay, here you sit right there. Yeah, I got it.
All right, what's going on?
No. Oh yeah, we got it. Ah, ha 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 ha! Magic! Look at that. Oh, it's just like when it lands, it's like it is a thing of beauty. No, the arrows are aligned. It's just it's user error. There's this weird thing. It doesn't sit on the center. I don't know. It's hard to describe. You'll see it when in person, but it sits really nice when it sits in there. It kind of like clicks in and just wobbly. But anyway, the point of having it and be these two infuriating, difficult pieces to put together is so that then you can use this kind of as a freestanding shrub. People like their shrubberies, or you can use this alone as a topper.
It's a shorter tree.
Yeah. And you can also, I mean,
Yeah, just glue it in permanently if you want.
You could glue it in permanently. You can also, it doesn't have to be exactly like, Eli made it, like, you can just sort of slap it on there and it looks fine also. But he designed it so there was a flow between the trunks, so everything, like, there's harmony in the universe when it lands. It is as if it was intended to grow that way. Which is, that's Eli's way. Just make it feel as real as can be. All right. So we got the two trees. Those are some of the best bits. We got the rose bush. So this is an example of why we get test shots. So we got this one, and notice it was not 90 degrees, right? It is like whatever that is, 60, right? That's 60 degrees. No.
Yeah, something like that.
It's like I don't know, 110 or something if we're measuring this angle, right? It's a pretty stiff thing. So they're making some adjustments to get it to sit at 90 degrees, which is the goal. And it's going to have a little magnet in there, which will help. They're moving the back, whatever the skew and stuff is going to move to the back here, so that it makes the bottom smoother. But we've extended, I don't know if you can see, we've extended the roots a whole bunch. So the original had the roots were about half as long. Now they're much longer. So it's going to be more stable once we get to 90 degrees. So it'll stand up real nice. Let me tilt this down just a schpickle. Oh, boom. We've got, I should get window panes. We got the Tudor, the double window with, look at those nice slots for the window panes. Shutters fit in. It's a fun one. What other new bits do we have? We have we show these yet, the double high. Remember if we showed the double highs?
I don't think we have.
Oh, they're too high.
Mm-hmm.
I have
so big you can't get it on camera.
Yeah. And the door.
I don't think any of the Tudor expansion pieces did.
No. I think we showed all the banks. And we showed it. Oh, we got two fun things. Oh, wait, this guy goes in there. Look at this. We got put those in the paint. You ready for? Oh, we didn't show this guy yet. The little planter. Boop, 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 boop. It's so satisfying too when you get these things back and the detail is crisp. It feels somehow more real when you get it from the factory. I don't know why. I guess it's the feel of dwarvenite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now the stuff looks really really good.
It's a lot more finished than when we have it in our. I can't remember what we printed in.
Oh yeah, we got this little guy. This little planter. Boop. Window insert.
Will it go in those windows we just
Oh,
had?
we didn't show this. Yeah, look at this. We got the arch, the Tudor arch. And this has got a double whammy. It's got both the facade peg hole and the biscuit slots. So you get two ways you can fix this thing. Oh, that's a good question. Can we get more tree extensions? Would be a very good thing for the individual piece store.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at these little guys. These are the. Oh, we showed. Did we ever show? I think we showed. Did we show this? The original shrubbery here, the flowering. It's like hydrangea and hosta, and I don't know what the third one is. Eli will tell you. Eli sculpted this double size. I think did we ever show that thing on camera? It was like massive.
Yes. Yeah, we showed the original sculpt where it was
Yeah,
huge.
it's huge. It makes the scanning. There's small pieces. It makes the scanning a lot easier, and then we shrink it down. These are the new store, mobile store. The mini version of the green noble store from the original cities. The shrubbery. Did we show the rugs and stuff? Tapestries?
I don't think so.
Oops, they got a sticker. We got that guy. This is a fun one. We have the wall. Should hopefully have the metal in it. Yeah. It looks like a real tapestry.
The family tree.
Yeah. Very Elven. The round rug. Oh, the rat rug. Giant rat pelts stitched together.
Was that the one that was cut from Lowtown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to bring it back because it's like, I don't know. I just love it. Little magnetic, right? So these have a little magnet in the back. So, pop them on. Boom, boom. I don't know if we showed, these are the new shutters. We cut the backs shorter so that they will fit.
Mm-hmm.
The idea here, so they will fit they fit in the window insert, but still let you put the window pane in there, which was key.
Stat block for the rat rug. You want a rat block?
A rat block?
Yeah. Asking for a stat block for the rat rug.
A stat block, rat block, stat block.
Does the double window fit 2 shutters?
We showed this, right?
I think if you do 2...
It does not fit 2 of these shutters because, I mean, they would overlap.
You'd have to have one open and one closed.
Yeah. Or 2 closed, or 2 window boxes. All right, so you ready for the last one? Saving the best for last.
However, so the open shutters will probably use more on solo window walls.
Yes. But you could do one open, one closed.
Yeah.
Look at that. The old well. Michelle put so much
Fun
love
fact.
into this thing.
It used to be called the new well.
I got the little bucket. And check it out. We pop this off. And you disassemble all the crisp detail in there. Ooh. Well.
Mm-hmm. Old.
Yeah. The little dragon post. Such a good bit.
Yeah, this was Michelle's big thing in the.
She did. Toby did the windlass and and we're fixing this one came warped, so they're gonna have it ship in a little thing to help hold it straight in shipping, so it won't warp. And it's a fun combo. So Michelle did the shingles, and then Toby did the wood underside. So fun tag team. But she did all the rest of the bucket and the body of it and whatnot. And we have in Cities Reforged 2, we have a sort of a sister piece to this that she made.
Mm-hmm.
You totally need a blowgun dart for this spindle. You're 100% right, Chuck. That would be the Michelle legacy.
Yeah, Cities Reforged 2 will have the actual
blowgun dart. Did we show this?
No, just the sister piece to the well.
Yeah.
What's up?
This thing that has
we haven't shown that either. I don't think we had any of the Tudor pieces before. I think those all were pretty new. Like it's funny, we kind of got a lot of pieces that were sort of themed together.
Dennis, that's a good question. They are generally made of the same dwarvenite. Sometimes they will be of a stiffer dwarvenite if we're afraid of it warping. We have 3 different. We have like a soft, a medium, and a hard, and we generally use medium unless we need to change for something. So most of the things are in medium.
It's been a hot minute for OTA. It's a hot minute now. The building is not air conditioned, and we are in the 80s today.
It is. So it is warm.
It's really rough in here right now.
So we have the hidden little biscuit slot in there. Eli sculpted the thing so it'd be nice and hidden. Looks pretty. It's pretty neat. So what's fun here is this is on a 1/2 inch. It's 1/2 inch thick, so you can use this to center if you have a 4 inch. What do I have? Do I have a? Hang on. So if you have a 4 inch run, you pop this on, and then you can center, like if you wanted to put a scaffolding centered on here, and you could go to another one of these, and then you'd be in, it's another half inch, so you'd be back on an inch, so you can use it to connect to like walkways centered or something. I don't know. Gives you some options. We'll see.
Like that the A team is like is a first time chatter, but they came in just with puns immediately, and that's
the best.
That's the whole. That's their whole bag.
A tutor.
I'll need some mini splits to keep the noise down for the stream, cheaper too. Hey, if we had the ability to customize the space that much,
oh man,
I would love mini splits.
That would be awesome.
But no, we just got big vents.
Industrial, like ones. There's two temperatures in the building.
Yeah.
Too hot and too cold.
Here's the thing, like
too cold in the winter and too hot in the summer, or too cold in the summer,
reversed.
Too hot in the winter. Yeah.
When the AC does turn on, it's going to be Arctic. Way too much.
Yeah.
But
and then in the winter when it's hot, it's way too hot.
Yeah. It's way easier to handle the winter because I can just take my coat off when I get in. But yeah, the summer here is rough because you really want to cover up when you're in the office, but then you go outside and you're melting.
Yeah. It is tough. All right. So now, those are the test shots. So once we approve those and say, hey, everything's great, off we go. We get the paint samples where they give us a sample of what it's going to look like painted. And let's go. So I don't know if we showed all. I think we showed many of the paths, the dirt paths, but I don't know if we had
a couple
all.
of them at least.
Yeah. You can come over here because I don't have another. I got this. We got the straights. Boom. Look at that little guy. Boom, boom. We have some fruit trees that we can pop on there. Oh, nice. Orange tree, lemon tree. I think we showed the ivy previously. I don't remember.
The ivy sounds right.
We showed the test shots of the ivy. I don't know if we showed the paint samples of the ivy or not. And look, we got our double highs.
Well, we already got the paint samples for them too.
Yeah. Well, it's been a month, so we have a bunch of.
These are largely 4x4.
No, these are factory paint jobs. Aaron did the paint scheme for the dirt paths, and it feels like it was 100 years ago. I can't remember. I think she did most of the lead on most of the. Look at that. What else pegs in the roadside path? Well, any pole accessory. Flowers, signs, trees, head on a pike.
You can just fill the grasslands with heads on a pike. If you can find them, if you can get them. You just fill it with birds.
So we have, in the past, we had the Tudor, one side didn't have this sort of darker wash and one side did. The idea was one side could be clean, one side would be dirty, but it just made building really uneven. So now they both have some distress, so it'll be more consistent across the boards. Head on pike is always a winner. Exactly, Rabbit knows. And then it's got a couple. We got a couple of reprints. So we're having them give us a paint master of everything, even the older pieces, to make sure nothing drifts and that it'll all be cohesive. So we can have the whole kit and caboodle in one place. So we'll make sure it all is cohesive, right? So we can make sure it does do the regulars and the double high all feel good together. So we got a whole bunch of Tudor. And then we got a couple. I think we showed did we show the grass banks previously?
I think so.
Family of grass banks. Then we have. Oh, interesting. I think these are. All right, we've got.
Oh, I'm melting.
Some of the window inserts? Yeah, it's toasty.
It's getting pretty bad in here. Doesn't help having the lights on.
And then we can put these in the, yeah, we're not doing ourselves any favors here. Where is the window? Boop. All right, you get some window panes. Yeah, the street. The idea was the paths, or you could take basically the same build, swap out the streets for paths, and it would totally ruralize your village, and vice versa. And yes, they're mostly 4x4s, but we have a little family of 2x2s that let you do all sorts of fiddly bits, little swells and alternate little cutouts and alternate ways to do curves and intersections and like. You can build pretty much anything with these three.
Mm-hmm.
And they go with the open dirt from Lowtown, so you can then go into open squares and the like.
Yeah, it's a way to with the dirt from Lowtown and then the dirt paths and the grass tiles from Tudor Village. You can basically just do whatever you want. The only thing we like don't have is dirt banks, but like outside of that, you can do pretty much entirely rural.
No dirt banks yet.
Settings fully sculpted. No dirt banks yet.
The thank you card. Thank you. You made it a reality. Woo. And then this is my favorite bit of the whole thing. We've got we've got the sign stickers. So these are die cut decals stickers for the hanging sign, right? So we have and we got 2 sheets. Look at this. So you will get 2 of each of these, right? So that you can do the front and the back. So we have, right, boom, 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 boom. So that gives you, what is that? 24 designs of front and back for each. And they're all die cut, right? So like this is the,
it's the forge.
Oh, it's this one. Right? And then we have like what I put on the other side. It's like the seer. This is seer. And we've got everything, scriptorium, guild hall, the stables, the horses, you got a whole bunch, and they're all kind of cool, different shapes and stuff. So, graphics team had a lot of fun with these. It was a lot of Katie. I think Letitia did a couple. Oh.
Yeah, we didn't make new signs for this. These work on the hanging signs that we've been making since the first Cities campaign.
That's the wyvern from Wildlands, which is also it's the name of our wireless network, and here's the wyvern nest.
Mm-hmm.
But so anyway, so you can take these blank signs and you can pop your stickers on them and kind of go nuts. Yeah, I think we'll have to order some extra sticker packs and put them in the individual piece store because I think maybe some people will want some more of them.
We will.
I mean, it's a lot. You're getting 24 designs of front and a back, so that's a bunch. The password's something like Naughty Tiger 123 or something. It's really funny.
Used to be. We changed it. We changed it to something that we could actually remember. A couple years back.
Can you remember how often I've
so it's no longer that.
Oh, good. All right, so that is all that's all we got for paid samples test shots. But we're really close. We're waiting on the little sign. The signpost, and what else? In terms of test shots, there's something else. A couple little.
Not much. We mostly had been waiting on the Tudor stuff.
Regular corner post, maybe. It's not much though. We're really close. Really close.
We don't know about the individual pieces yet, Mudkip.
But we should definitely order some. We know that.
Yeah, it's going to depend on
a lot.
It's going to depend on a lot of things, but we don't know yet if there's going to be or not.
Yeah, we can't wait to get these out of there. Ship them. Ooh. All right, that is Tudor Villages. Any?
I should also say for the stickers, worst case, even if we don't have them available individually, we will have a PDF so that you can, like, for free, just so you can print them out. If you want to do things that way. Yeah. You could put them on sticker paper or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it's a very easy one to do for the for individual piece store.
I would
right?
hope so. I'd hope even if we can't do the other stuff, we're not gonna get hit too hard if we have some sheets of stickers.
Yeah.
You know.
They're pretty light.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was all that stuff.
Cool. Should we
Transition into the main.
should we delve
topic?
deep into the underground?
Yeah. All right, we're going caverns deeper.
Bump.
Honestly, we're going about as deep as we did last time. It's just what we're going a little wider. Same depth, more
mid-level
width.
caverns.
Same
Yeah.
depth, but we're just kind of spreading around a little bit. So Caverns Reforged. Should we go back to like kind of the impetus of the whole thing?
Pull the satellite back up.
Pull the satellite back. Okay. We've been doing these Reforged campaigns for a bit, and they let us kind of go back to something that doesn't necessarily need a full campaign, and lets us kind of fill in some gaps, do a couple new things where we need them, and all that. We found ourselves with a production gap that we wanted to try and fill, because the busier we keep our factory, the better. But we don't want to just do a bunch of stuff randomly there. We want to do stuff that's really going to be impactful. So we had this small window, but we wanted to take advantage of it. And so we decided to do Caverns Reforged, because there are a lot of little things in there that we've kind of been wanting to do. We've been doing some stuff straight to store for a while. And so we have three main goals going into this.
And sort of prefacing, like, we did 2 Kickstarters for Caverns, and generally sort of that was back when we were completely Kickstarter focused, not web store focused. So there's a lot of stuff that needed patching up and reconfiguring and filling out. Like, it was, it was, we've been sort of dying to go in and fix a bunch of the Cavern stuff, because it's our most popular line. Like, their Caverns are amazing. So there was a lot of work that needed to be done.
Yeah, and a lot of it, like, people have been begging for certain pieces from Caverns Deep for a long time that were stuck in Kickstarter-specific compositions.
All those adventure packs.
Yeah, there were a lot of things that just needed to be done there. Because also it covered 3 different paint schemes, which is
3.5, really, if you count Hellscape.
Hellscape at least wasn't in the initial campaign, but yeah.
But it's like a bunch of these pieces are.
Yes.
But we're not doing.
Not doing Hellscape here. Hellscape is its own beast. Caverns is more popular than Dungeons, at least by dollar amount. Okay, so I would say, I think that part of it is that we've got 4 different paint schemes of Caverns.
And we had more Caverns pieces available, and we had better core sets for Caverns. This is because we just redid our core sets with Dungeons Reforged, so like it was easier to figure out where to start in Caverns. It was easier to kind of get good building blocks. Like, it had a lot more hooks than Dungeons, believe it or not.
Night of the Phoenix, not going to cover Dread Hollow stuff. We did that with Wildlands Reforged. We're sticking to straight up just Caverns as a biome. So not the random wilderness that happened in the Caverns campaign. So there's 3 main goals with Caverns Reforged. 1, get all the basic building pieces that were only available in some of the paint schemes, and get them in the rest of the paint schemes that they've been missing. So this is stuff like the cave cliffs in Ice. This is some of the passage pieces weren't in Ice or Underdoom. So all those building blocks, just getting them up there so that you have every piece at your disposal for all 3 of those paint schemes.
Because it's frustrating if you're in Ice and you want to do stuff and you don't have the full lineup, or you're in Underdoom and you don't have, like, it's hard to commit to buying into another paint scheme if you know there's half of this stuff doesn't exist. And
knowing that there are things you could do with your build if only it was a different paint scheme, is frustrating. So we want them to be available in everywhere. Step 2, or goal 2, get all these dressing pieces and other accessories that were stuck in encounter-specific packs that haven't been available in a long time. Get those into new dressing packs, or work them into maybe some bread and butter packs.
Get them available
where they make sense. Get them available. Make it so that everything is available in a pack that makes sense. And then goal 3, is to go back to the original KS2 Caverns pieces, look at what was done there that we didn't bring forward into Caverns Deep that actually could be useful if we modernized it, updated the paint scheme, magnetized it, that kind of thing. So those are the three goals that we had kind of going into this.
And the other parameter was no new sculpts. Right?
Yes.
We were not going to make anything new because we didn't want to make this take longer than it needed to, because we have Perilous Frontiers that we're getting ready to launch this fall. So we wanted to not delay that. So the idea was to sort of just with what we've got, what can we do with what we've got as a first pass on Caverns Reforged, and we will go back into Caverns at some point and fill out the line. Like, there's still a bunch of stuff that needs to be done. And now that we have biscuits, there can be some crazy elevation bits, and there's a whole bunch that still needs to be done. But this was like, what's just some easy low-hanging fruit that we can clean up with the stuff that's already there? Because there's plenty of work.
Yeah, knowing that when we get back there to do like truly new stuff in Caverns, we don't have to worry about also doing the Misty Gateways in ice that don't need to be done anything else. Like, knowing that we just won't have to worry about that, should hopefully make it easier for us to like really expand it in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the overview. We can give. Should we? There's been 1,000 questions have been blasting in. Should we do a power round on questions before we do the rest of the overview, or do the rest of the overview and then go and hit all the questions? Because there's stuff that's not going to be in the overview that people are asking.
That's fair. We probably will answer a lot of the questions just by going through the overview. So part of what we did is Tyler and I got together a list of like all the pieces that we felt like these are the things that we need to create. These are all the KS2 pieces that need updated paint. These are all the pieces that don't have an ice or an Underdoom paint master that we need to create. All that stuff. And then Hamster's been plugging away at that. And so I think we have one of every piece in the campaign outside of some potential stretch goals done. And so is the best thing to do just kind of show those pieces and talk about what we're doing? Should I go?
Yeah. I mean, I think the framework of the campaign will be core sets, like you can get in at core set level. Chris realized we don't have like the Caverns Core Mega and the other colors, so that's going to be like a baseline pledge. We've got a small bundle that takes that plus some of the newer stuff, and then 3 themed bundles that are like mid-range, around 800 something, painted, and then combining that all into some bigger bits. So if you don't have any Caverns stuff, it'll be a great way to get in. If you do, we have like a kind of a remastered bundle. That's the Caverns Reforged bundle that has a bunch of the new stuff. And all the packs are obviously available.
Yeah, we are including some stuff.
And a lot of remastered packs. Like
we are including a lot of stuff that isn't new as well, just so that you actually do have access to a lot of the stuff that you would need to just use the new pieces.
It'll be a complete offer. Like you'll be able to build. You'll be able to build full Caverns. We will not have every single thing. Like a lot of stuff that we already are flushing the web store with, or stuff like the big 6x6 floor pack isn't going to be in there. The natural bridge isn't going to be in there. We have a lot of stuff there. It won't be the entire line, because a lot of that stuff we already is either those packs are good, or those packs are good, and or we already have a bunch in the web store that's available currently.
Yeah, and the piece count just balloons fast when you have 3 different paint schemes. But we will show what some of that stuff looks like with the stuff we have in the web store as well, so you can go grab some things out of the web store and get them right now if you wanted to, and then wait for the new stuff to come in.
Caverns, some original Caverns pieces that we're going to update. We're going to put anchor magnets in them and give them an updated paint scheme. So we have the 4x4 floor from the original Caverns. So what's neat about this thing is it's super flat, right? And one of the things often when you're building Caverns, you want a lot of flat. I mean, it's sculpted, but look at that. It's super flat. So it's really good to build on if you want to put stalagmites or cliffs or anything on there. Like getting a lot of flat surface is great. New paint scheme, we've got a lot more water in there, right? So one of the guiding principles for Caverns Deep was have everything be wet, right? We were trying to have lots of pools of water and stuff everywhere. So when we updated the older pieces with new paint scheme, we added more water. So there's a lot more green, stagnant pools of water in here. Hamster did a great job with these. Boom. So that'll come. It'll have an anchor magnet in it, and in with the rest of the paint, so it'll match. Its little sister floor, the little spouted floor, is coming back. Look at this little guy.
It's kind of nice because it's a floor piece that kind of creates some of the stalactite or stalagmite like kind of feel to it.
And it's hard. It's hard to traverse, right? It can block your movement, or at least be difficult terrain. It's got a lot of character. I love this little guy.
The 6x6 is extremely not flat, so this will be very nice. Yeah. One of the things you can run into sometimes is it's hard to find a good area to like put down like a large scatter piece. So,
and the reason the 6x6 wasn't flat is because we had this piece. When we made the 6x6, it was like, well, we already have something, like, let's really embrace the ability to make something that feels organic and uneven. Why not? But then when we didn't reprint this piece, it was like, well, now it's hard to get. How do you get flat floors? So we're back. We're gonna have some magnets. Off we go. If you want some, we got this corner is coming back. The plain old corner A. So it's sort of the sort of most nondescript corner. So if you want just kind of a plain old corner, and it has like a nice clean, right, the background, the profile is all curved. So this guy never kind of made it because it was pretty plain and we had a lot of interesting corners. But you know what? We got more variety now. So this will get a anchor magnet, and off we go. We're bringing back the cave-in piece. So this is the rock pile cave-in piece. The idea was you could put this in a passage to have it be caved in, or use it as a on the edge as like an alternate way to do a wall, or maybe it's like a ramp down or a ramp up or whatnot. So it's a nice versatile piece that can also use a transition, or narratively, like the players go in, there's a cave in, and then you drop it in the
you can like replace a door with that or something and have it be a cave in.
Yeah, it's nice to get back into the mix. Ooh, Laura says they painted their KS2 floors with lots of resin water. That must have been amazing. Then we've got to put some stuff on these. We're cleaning up the paint on the old classic stalagmites. So we got the little narrow guy, the double guy, this big bulbous guy. This guy, which was originally a resin sculpt. This was a resin sculpt that got pushed forward into dwarvenite, kind of the classic stalagmite. And then, the littlest guy of all. A little water tub, which I like to just add a little texture here and there. This should be exciting. I don't know. I got to get the where's the bridge? The big double high stalagmite that was. This is the height of 2 elevation blocks, so really neat for doing some fun elevation runs with that big new natural bridge. It works well as the little surfboard natural bridge, was the 4-incher. What were you gonna say, Chris? Sorry.
I was gonna say, like, also, like, we're making new compositions for these as well. It's not just like reprinting the old packs.
Getting them into packs that make sense. And then.
That stalactite is unfinished on the bottom. Yeah, it's a dead side on the bottom.
It can be flipped, but if you're covering it, like if you're putting natural bridges on it or whatever, sure, you can totally flip it and use it like inverted.
Your players probably won't care.
No. Yeah. They will not care. You can put a thing on it. You could do. I don't know. You got options.
Yeah.
No wrong ways to build. You can put this little guy on that kind of.
Put the water tub on there.
It's not so bad. And then the reigning, the empress of all stalagmites, this guy, which was also a resin piece that got pushed forward. So updated paint, the pools matching everything else, just the coolest.
I think it's the main reason we brought the stalactite. The
it was just for this one.
Like, it just really wanted that one in particular.
This one is it steals the show. Any build it goes into, it's just like, man, that's the coolest thing ever. Yeah. Yeah, so those guys are all going to be available. And then, if you wanted some more fun building options, do you remember these guys? The narrow caverns, narrow passage collection. So there's a straight now with more cave water. There's an end cap, little dead end bit. And then there's a 45-degree piece, which lets you do all sorts of shenanigans. And what's fun about these is not only can you use them to do narrow passages, but you can also build them inline. Like you can build this inside a room if you want some weird stalagmites in your room, and you can also use this in the rest of a, right, if you've got walls, I can sort of do it here, right? If you got like floor, do I have a floor? Yeah. But you can build it inline along to make a cool little like nook in the side of your room and whatnot. So definitely opens up some fun building possibilities. These will have some anchor magnets. Kind of nice to get these out of retirement. I guess we already just did get them out of retirement, and they're in the web store right now. But now we're double out of retirement.
Yeah. We're making a new comp for them though, so that we don't have like you can get these without getting like a bunch of ramps and rolling balls.
Totally make Orion's right. These make really neat ram parts if you're doing like a natural, like some sort of weird natural fort. You can do evil battlements with these. But the reason these walls have these cutouts like that is to give a little more space to put minis in there, because minis have all these like flailing limbs and weapons and whatnot. So it was like, well, there's always something that's sticking out. So instead of them being solid all the way, it was a little easier to get in and get the minis, and then have a little more playable space in there by letting the minis overlap the walls a little bit. That was the intention behind these. But the idea being it's solid, but for ease of play. And trying to you can sort of see it bulges out on the inside, like there's a little extra space like that's cut out in the insides here, so there's a little more space for mini bases, a little more room to mess around. So those are all of the new pieces that we're adding from KS2, and
it's not all of them.
Well, these are all the new KS2 pieces, right? What are we missing?
The door.
The what?
The door.
What door?
Wasn't there a door? Wait, did that get taken out? Hang on. Let me check something real quick.
All right. Ooh, I don't know. There's a secret piece. And if it's here, why isn't it in the paint bucket?
The straight line entrance wall.
The what?
The mine entrance.
Oh yeah. It's not in here. Yeah, the mine entrance.
He's around here somewhere.
Hey, we'll get to it in ice. I know.
He's around here somewhere.
Huh. Yeah. It's the mine entrance piece also make.
I was worried for a second. I was like, oh wait, did that get cut? And I didn't realize. Yeah.
Yes, there'll be a way to get large number of these KS2 passages. They're literally in their own pack, narrow passages pack.
Yes.
It'll be a slightly different composition than the one that's currently on the web store. Oh, and that's also one of the drivers for getting this piece back. It works really well as a corner in the passages. So
he just looks better. He just looks better than any of the other walls.
It's just like a nice whoops. I'm off camera.
Yeah.
Right, so you can do these neat little passage runs. So it helps in there. All right, so this is everything that we're pulling in from KS2. But then let's do Underdoom first, because there's less of them. So you liked all that. You get all that again in Underdoom, right? So we're bringing all these out, and then they'll also be in Underdoom. Can you see?
Yeah, that's working. That's reading.
A little bit, yeah.
Reading enough. They should be able to tell.
Hit the blackout button. We'll go. And
there we go.
So we got UV on there. Boom. Bring it back. Spouted floor.
Yes.
Out. Boom. Yeah. Look at that in Underdoom. That was born to be doomed.
That's right. Yeah, we're getting both of the 4x4s in here.
Yeah. Wait, we didn't have the dead end? Holy moly, that was.
Yeah, it was missing with passage accessories. This was missing the dead end, and the ice was missing the ramp.
Completing the passage collection.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this floor, and there. We get so many good. Right, so Underdoom is we got the full widening passage, no transition paint. This is the real deal, full Underdoom all the time, and we have here. Go back to dark mode.
Should I just leave this off for the entire?
Well, no, because they won't be able to see it. But so Hamster also
burn out the lights.
Can you see the blue? Got blue mushrooms in there that are Are UV reactive, and on the back, where'd it go? Isn't the skeleton? The skeleton's got a little pop too. So fun trying to find spots to put more UV reactive bits in there.
Jirok, you probably painted your own Underdoom spouted floor. Because, spouted floor was done in Hellscape, so he only existed in Standard and Hellscape until now.
Until now.
Yeah.
So we got the narrow, right, these guys. And there. So basically everything you just saw in Standard, but also now in Underdoom. So we're really fleshing out the under. Oh boy, you ready for this guy?
Yeah.
Boom! Look at that. We got the crazy pink blacklight fungus. It's not black. It's funny.
It is reading.
It to the eye. Oh yeah, I guess you can sort of see. For some reason, it's not on the camera. I mean, you can see that it goes from nothing to something, but to the eye, it's bright orange. And for some reason, on the camera, it's not. You can see it reacts, but it's it's going to be neat. This guy's in there. We got the 45. We did that. Ba-bump, ba-bump, ba-bump.
Does that have the mine entrance wall?
This guy, yeah. Cave in. The big bulbous guy.
Big bulbous.
So we get the stalagmite family coming to an Underdoom near you. Oh, desperately needed secret door.
I think that one did already exist.
It must have, right? Because I think
that one already existed.
I think it was in the big.
It was the ice one that didn't exist.
Yeah, it was in the big in the Underdoom encounter.
Yeah.
Boom. We saw this guy already.
What does the backside of the cave-in look like?
More cave-in.
Yeah.
Got the surfboard bridge.
We're not reforging the mother of all mushrooms.
No.
She's doing all right.
She's still lording over her people. We got this little guy.
You have an ice secret door. Well, you have the only ice secret door currently, and then now everybody else is about to get it. Right? Yeah, that was new.
The hidden nook. That little skeleton is a little pop. Look at that. Oh.
It's a little pop. Yeah.
The tiniest little pop in the top.
Yeah.
The nook. I don't know if you're not familiar with this piece. So like, what's fun about this is it looks solid, and then you can pop this thing off, and there's a little hidden nook in there you can put a treasure in. And just because Eli's a maniac, it has a I don't know how we even showed it here. There's a little tiny, see that little slide? There's a tiny peephole that goes all the way through, which made it harder to cast. Well, you can sort of see my hand through it there, right? Where'd it go? There.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a peephole that goes all the way through just to like give it another use. And the lid has this little tiny divot or prong that goes into the divot here, so
it's
it
a little
like
nub.
It latches on. Yeah.
A little nibbin.
Look at that.
Nubbin.
And Eli hid that pretty damn well. Right? It's a fun bit. So you can hide some treasures in there. We got the big mamba. Look at that. Oh. Well, that guy in Underdoom. This is meant to be Underdoom. And then, one more fun. This guy has like pink party mushrooms on it. So it'll pop in the black light too. It's another one where like for some reason I can see it in my eye, but it's not doesn't go to the camera so well. It's there. So Underdoom, fleshing out the Underdoom. Exciting, right? Oh, wait, how did I not show? I pulled it up, I didn't show it.
Yeah, there we go.
That's
the wall.
Missing mine entrance, right? So this guy is gonna have a anchor magnet, and now you can go into your undermine. Clearly made of like mushroom lumber. So this will also be in standard. Just couldn't find it. Underflesh.
Yeah. The Stairway to Violence already existed in Underdoom.
Yeah?
Yeah. It already existed in Underdoom, but we are making it.
And guess what? It'll be here in this campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Let me see. We got the Dwarvenite vein in Underdoom.
Yes.
That thing looked like it should have been in Underdoom from day one.
There were like a couple freestanding walls in both Underdoom and Ice that were missing. It's kind of random. It wasn't consistent either. Just kind of random. based on the encounters.
All
The
right.
Serrated Violence top existed in ice, but not the base. The
You
base had
know, it
never
would have
been
been
done.
too easy to have the full set.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Speaking of ice, you buckled up? You have your
Ice is the
crampons on your shoes, and your ice axe?
yeah. Ice is by far, I think, the biggest bulk of new paint. Yeah.
Boom. Flatty floor. Yeah. We're gonna be here for all the rest of the night just showing ice. This is an icy onslaught. Although I don't know where the 45 degree is, but we'll get there.
Are you missing another piece?
I don't know. We'll see. We got the narrow passage bits now in ice. We got this with those cool little blue. I don't know what they are, but hamster man in blue, so they look cool. All right. So that'll be a nice addition to your ice lineup. Oh, we got two of them. We have that same the hidden nook in ice.
Mm-hmm. Which that kind of does the little critter hole.
Yeah, you can see it better when it's in the light.
Yeah.
Sort of see my thumb behind
That Wicked Caverns critter hole wall that honestly does it.
This could be a little critter spot.
Yeah.
A little dwarvenite vein there. You know, that was a fun. Where did that dwarf? Oh, it must be somewhere. We'll talk about the dwarvenite wall when we get back to it in this color. The freestanding arch wall.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't remember.
It's wild that wasn't done in ice.
I mean,
I feel
it
like
was
it's a
whatever
basic
fit
piece.
in the one encounter.
Yeah.
It was really. I don't remember if these were super hard to get since, but we've got those inserts, right? These are back, the wooden portcullis,
Mm-hmm.
the boarded up. You put your mine entrance has been boarded up. Don't go in that abandoned, whatever. And the goo, the hag secretions, or the Cree secretions.
The Cree secretions, not hag secretions.
That was what Toby called them, the hag secretions.
Oh,
so good.
no.
Yeah. Also really good in your sci-fi door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also have a portal in the ice for some reason.
Yeah, it looks really neat.
Yeah.
So anyway, those are going to be in the pack, so it'll be easier to get all that stuff. We're trying to round up a bunch of the tricky stuff and make it available.
Oh, I bet I know where the mine entrance is. For standard, it's probably in
in the build.
Bundle build. Yeah.
It's not in the.
It's not in the bundle build?
Shamanic Mansmave. Because I couldn't find one.
You couldn't find it there either? Where is this piece?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's somewhere around.
It's somewhere around the office.
Yeah. Magnetic wall. That was Toby sculpted this one and made it magnetite, whatever the that was the
magnesium.
So he was because it was magnetic wall. Oh, speaking of mine entrances, look at that in ice. Cool as that.
I like that the chain is a different color in Underdoom and
yeah. Hamster killing it. Giving everything it's the right identity. Right?
Hematite sounds right, Grandpappy.
Icy cave-in. Magnets. How do they work? I don't know where the top of this is. We got the double door. Well, so you can get your double doors in your cave. Man, this is quite a lineup. Ooh, you ready for? All right. We got Bulbous Boy is back. Boop, 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 boop.
Just got here. When did these release? This campaign's gonna launch in
May 19th.
Yeah, a little over a month.
Oh. Look at those in ice.
Never seen the slime insert before. It is heavily requested. People are always asking us for ways to get
Now's your chance.
Yeah.
Boom. We got this guy.
Oh.
What just went out?
I think is it the rainbows? Are the rainbows?
Oh, the rainbow's freaking out.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
I feel like it's trying to tell us something.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. No, as soon as you look away.
This guy coming out. All right, then check this out. Misty Gateway in ice. Nice addition to our lineup. Boom. Today the B-side. Caverns Reforged. Demogorgon. Yeah, it's here.
Are there any torch walls in Caverns? Yes. Yes, there are.
The LED wall.
You'll be able to get them in this campaign because some of them.
Yeah.
I think the ones in ice were new.
Then we got bucket 2. Hang on, there's a couple of cover your eyes. Am I hidden the? There's a couple of things that we don't show yet. Oh wait, you're working against it.
I mean, I tried to take it. All right.
Yeah.
Want to go to giveaway between buckets? Yeah. Let's see.
Is it time for a?
It's time for
let's
a
do the
giveaway.
giveaway word while I sort out what's like we got a
All right.
couple of
If
stretch
you
goals
want
in
if you
here.
want a chance to win a $50 Dwarven Forge gift card, type "close your eyes," all one word.
Cover your eyes. People are
All
so good
one
at
word. Close your eyes into the
closing your
chat.
eyes. Man, there's so many new pieces in ice.
Yeah, there's a lot of new pieces in ice.
It goes on for 1,000 years.
Got all these ice on my I should paint this someday list stalled long enough. Yeah, there you go. See, if you just keep putting off work, eventually it'll just be handled for you.
Yeah. That's like, isn't that?
Just wait for somebody else to do it. Just put it off until somebody else does it.
All right. Are they closing their eyes? All right.
Yeah, I think we're good. All right.
This wasn't in, did we already look at this guy? This wasn't in ice already? Holy moly. Corner, yellow fungus corner, which now is like blue fungus.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Was it not in the Caverns core?
I thought it was in the Caverns core.
I thought it was in the Caverns core
I could be
too.
wrong, but I don't know. Anybody have one of these?
You
in ice
know,
already?
you know what I bet happened?
No.
I bet it got confused with the corner A.
Distinct possibility.
I bet it got confused with the corner A and got. Yeah.
Maybe.
I bet that's what happened.
We find out. I mean, they look very similar. All right, it is the big boom, the bottom of the Stairway to Violence in ice. So now we have the full, complete Stairway to Violence. Nice, that looks nice. Oof. It's fun how something about the contrast of ice like just brings new life to the sculpts. Excuse me, they feel very different.
Probably something about like light tones versus dark tones.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a fun, inspired piece. Boom.
Spouted.
Spouted floor, also looking killer in ice. This must have been in ice, no? I thought this was how
That
we
definitely, because the
entered-
advanced Caverns
This was
core.
how we entered the encounter.
I think
Yeah.
some
these got
pieces
scrambled.
must have gotten put back in the bucket when they weren't taken
Distinct
from the bucket.
possibility. Yeah.
Yeah.
What we need to do is mark the new pieces on the bottom with a.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was definitely we've had advanced core. Nice.
Agree.
And as to answer your question from earlier, Caverns core and Advanced Caverns core are staying the same. Like we're not changing the compositions on the core sets. We are just adding
color,
Ice and Underdoom to the Caverns core Mega because they didn't happen in Mega.
The 45 degree. We can do the full narrow.
So the 45 was in the other box or other bin.
I think we saw the door already.
We did, yeah.
We got Party Box. Secret Party Box.
Party Box.
This was Toby's nickname for this piece when we were making it. And Party Box Junior was the whole floor. This was the full one and then the flat one because they take the same lid. The secret in there. So we got the hollow elevation block in ice. So you can start doing a little elevation. Nice.
How will the Ice Caverns paint match the cave mouth and Perilous Frontiers? We'll show you when we are.
Well, we don't actually have that one yet, but we can hold
Yeah.
up some Perilous. We'll put some Perilous stuff in here at the tail end so you can see.
We're planning when we've actually got it to show. We're planning to show those together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The hope is that this kind of slingshots you into Perilous. Right?
Yeah.
You can go right from ice caves into Perilous. Look at the mushroom wall. Frozen mushrooms.
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nice caverns.
Nice paint.
We got that one already. We got this one already. We got the cave door frame, so we have the regular doors fit in there. But now you can do that.
We generally
ice.
didn't have doors.
No,
the
you
door
don't have doors in
framing.
the ice. How do you keep the the cold out? You don't. Moral of the story. Oh, look at this guy in ice. The open arch. Did we show this in ice yet? I can't remember. We showed in the other one. All right. We got the little natural bridge in ice, the little guy. So now we have a very robust natural bridge collection. Another Mystic Gateway. Oh, this is cool. LED wall. So what's fun with the LED wall, right? There's an LED socket on this side, an LED socket on this side, and the switch is a three-way switch. So you choose which side, and then you switch the switch whichever way you want to be on. You switch it on. Boom. Yeah. We got there. And these guys will be in a pack with the big LED wall. This guy in ice. So it'll be available in all 3 colors. Pop that in there if you want 3. So we got an LED socket there. You got this guy, and then you get an LED socket here. So all the LED sockets you could want in one place. Those guys got the little water tubs. See? Trapdoor floors in ice. You get your trapdoors out into Icetown, Icington. Mushroom we saw. More stalagmites.
I love the little blue mushrooms on the.
Yeah, it's a nice little hamster touch.
There's the fork stalagmite. The downstairs should fit in the trapdoor.
Yeah.
They're
for sure. We
they're
can
the same
go. We
size.
can go test that out if you want.
Yeah, all the old,
Yeah.
all the trapdoors except I think Castles has a smaller trapdoor or something.
All the full-size trapdoors fit in there.
Yeah.
The smaller trapdoors fit in like the oven, if you wanted to put it.
Yeah.
The kitchen. We have a couple of what else? There's the castles. There's a whole bunch of small trapdoors in castles.
But
And
for the
cities, there was what was the other one in cities we had? Because we have one in Lowtown, a small trapdoor.
I can't remember.
Is the roof?
Oh, is
trapdoor
it
small?
like the sewer grate on the street piece?
Sewer
in
grate
cities?
was full size.
That was a full size.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? Okay.
I don't remember. That was before we didn't do small ones until Castles was the first small.
Yeah.
All right, so then, we got the Dwarvenite vein. So this was fun. I think we've told this story before, but we can tell it again. When we were doing Caverns Deep, we were talking about all the different like sort of thoughtful touches we did put in, like what are the things like little mushrooms and critters and whatnot. And then we said, hey, let's have Dwarvenite, like raw unmined Dwarvenite, be a thing in there. It's like a kind of a gag inside, in world Dwarvenite, and we're trying to figure out what it was. And Michelle's idea was to make it be little polyhedrals, like it's a pile of dice out there. So there's all your familiar polyhedral dice shapes is sort of the basis for Dwarvenite. Pretty neat idea she had. And look how pretty against the white. Love me some Dwarvenite. Man, it's full of dice. That's right. And then to finish out your passage collection, look at this. We got this guy. I can't remember what's the formal name. I always keep calling it the pregnant passage because that was the nickname for it. But what's the real? What's the real name for this one?
It's not the widening
passage intersection.
I think it's passage intersection. That's what it's called. Yeah.
In ice looking fun.
That's not the magnetic one. The magnetic one is the widening.
The other one, the widening.
Yeah.
And then boom, the ramp. I can't wait to go back and do some more of these. Yeah.
The passages are very fun to build with. Turns out.
Yeah.
We're making we're reworking the compositions as well to make
these are easier
them
to get.
easier to work with. Yeah, we've adjusted the passage compositions to be more use case focused. So these ramps, the ramps actually are a 2-pack now. So that because it figures anytime you're going to go up, you probably want to go back down. So
Makes sense.
you can get those in a 2-pack. You can get I can't remember I can't remember what the other one was. What was with the guy? The Dead End is with that guy.
Widening already exists in ice, I believe.
Yeah.
But it'll be in here.
Yeah.
We were when we were building the passages. I spent a lot of time playing with the original resin Caverns passage pieces to see sort of why they were satisfying, what worked, what didn't. So a lot of these bigger pieces were trying to take some of the best of what those were doing and get them into our Dwarvenite collection. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. We favored sort of smaller pieces in general because they're easier in Dwarvenite, but it's trying to get the same essence of those old resin Caverns passages did. So we basically want to have the full passage collection in all 3 colors. And if you've got this rises you up to something, what are we going to get up to? This was the thing Chris was really championing early on. We've got our stepped elevation blocks. And are you ready for it? Ba-boom.
We got rocks.
Boom, boom.
We made rocks.
Boom, boom. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Cave cliffs are here in ice. How exciting. We're going up. We're going up. We're going out to the perilous frontiers. Got a wall of rocks. Boom. And we're done. Close Your Eyes. What album is Close Your Eyes?
From one of my favorite. Name of an album from one of my favorite bands.
And we got the slag.
Yeah.
All right. I missed it in the bottom. All right, so those are all the new ice offerings.
Should roll this giveaway.
Let's
now
do
that we're
it.
Through it. Pack-a-rat. Congratulations. Congratulations, Pack-a-rat.
We have 1,000 questions, and I also wanted to show some of
There's
the
a ton of questions, yeah.
harder to get. Oh, so there's Eldritch Mech Warrior. That's a funny name. Is there going to be a pack that lets you get just a bunch of standard Caverns floors? Not currently, but that is I do understand the need, right? Like if you want to be, a lot of things need just a plain floor to build on, right? With all the freestanding walls, bigger stalagmites, cave cliffs. We have a pack that's got 2 of these guys in it and 4 of the spouteds. And this gives you a lot of completely flat coverage to build on. Would that be sufficient for you, or are you still dying for just a plain old the flattest of flat 2x2s? About 60 short. 60 short for what? That's a good question. You're not the first person to have asked this. And it's funny. I was just thinking it. I was poking at a build yesterday. That it is hard to get a high quantity of those currently. Oh, you know what? Well, Matter is asking for a Builder's Masterclass with Cave Cliffs. Just filmed a Builder's Masterclass, but it's not on the cliffs. It's on building organic cavern shapes. Oh, here was the widening. There was a widening passage.
I thought it existed. It might not have.
What?
I thought that already existed in ice, but maybe
there was definitely a transition
yeah.
one, but I don't know. Lots of cavern quarters. Lots of players have huge caverns room.
Well, there is the floors pack that we have in store that is in. It's not all flats though. Yeah.
That's the problem. Is it's hard to get a high quantity of just those flat 2x2s, which make any they're really useful for anything that you need to build, like anything, any freestanding walls, misty gateways, doors, stalagmites, anything.
The tough thing is the more floors you have, the more walls you also need to be able to encompass them.
Well, we have lots of wall, right, we've got freestanding wall pack, magnetic wall pack, doors pack. There's a lot of ways to get walls. There's not a lot of ways to get those flat floors. Here's one fun thing that was doing there is the new spouted floor. Half of it's flat. I know it's not the same as a fully flat, but you can use it for any of the freestanding walls can go on there if you need to make I'll make a wall. The Misty Gateway. Didn't we show it in ice?
We did, but they might have missed it.
Yeah. There's a lot of pieces coming back. So Misty Gateway.
There was so I mean, there's a lot of questions about other things.
We
that
have the
people haven't
4x4 floors. We have both the spouted and the flat one.
Yeah.
The flat one will be in a pack with the spouted, the little spouted, where I was just holding up. Where the heck did that go? I just had it in my hand. How did I disappear it in like 60 seconds? So you'll be able to get 2 of the bigs and 4 of the little. So it's this guy. So it'll be in all 3 colors. 4 of these, 2 of these guys, and 4 of these guys. At some point, we will do some new elevation. There's no new sculpts in here, just resurrecting, digging up some old more.
I guess one thing to say, because I've seen a couple of questions come up. This isn't everything in the campaign. Like, we didn't show any of the dressing stuff because none of that has like new paint schemes. But I saw a question earlier, like, which of the dressing set pieces will be in the campaign. I think the answer is basically all of them.
We're trying to dig up everything we could.
Yeah.
Like Chris went through with a fine-tooth comb. I feel like and dredged up everything. So we've got so we got the LED floor here, so we can show some stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if we've advertised this one enough, but this thing has got 2 light modes. So it's got white light and flickering
flame
light.
light. Yeah.
2 different light modes on it, right?
Yeah.
So this guy is going to be in there, and it's got a vehicle for. We're bringing back
in all 3 paint schemes.
All 3 paint schemes.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't show it in. I haven't seen. Oh, maybe we don't have unpainted ones of those, because I haven't seen that in Ice or Underdoom. It existed in Underdoom.
Yeah. Did it already? I'm checking real quick to see.
I haven't seen it in Ice though.
It might have already.
I'm checking
the list to make sure. Yeah, we do need to do it nice. Yeah, I should go looking for it. We might. Yeah, I'll go looking for it. But yeah. Yeah. So the answer is basically all of them. What is that? That is the shamanic circle.
So this is coming back, right? Shamanic circle's coming back, and with it will be the little collection of. It had the little stone altar, and the skull feast bowl, which is a turtle shell full of blood. This one does, and the lizard skull. Little lizard skull, because you need a lizard skull in your life. And then that one comes with what? We've got this guy, right? Yeah, Chris really rounded up all the stuff into some really cool, with some cool dressing packs.
I think with like literally 2 or 3 exceptions, I think literally every piece, so every bit of dressing is here.
This one is the tribal totem that goes with it, and there's a pair of these guys. What's really fun in this one is Michelle put the flame is held in an inverted saber-toothed tiger skull. So those are like, you see the saber-toothed tiger tusks going up, so like that. That's the inverted saber-toothed tiger skull. Such a fun little detail. I can't remember where the creepy mask was inspired by something in a dream, a nightmare, who knows. And then also coming back in that very same pack, Skistrisa, the lizard queen, will be back. Face first in the blood. She's had a few too many drafts of Skull Feast.
She's hitting the bowl hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that's what happens at the height of Skull Feast. So then,
it's like a themed, basically, it's like
shamanic dressings.
Yeah.
We got the crystal one, right? So this is the heart shard got. Oof.
You okay?
Yeah, I couldn't get the thing off. No. It's got 2 of these guys. What's this light? No, no. Who's on first, dude? Boom. These are coming. I don't know if we had these in a while.
They have not been
LED
available
crystals.
since Caverns Deep.
This guy, and it's got what, the wisp, right?
Mm-hmm.
Little
Yeah.
will-o-wisp in there. What else was? Is there anything else in this pack? Heart shard.
I'll check real quick.
2 of these will-o-wisp.
I think we thought about including other stuff, but the molds were making it like not.
Yeah, not the mold doesn't always line up with what you're dreaming of.
I'm gonna check real quick. It's will-o-wisp, heart shard, floor crystal, the dais. Yeah. So it's a 2-pack of the crystals and daises.
And the fun
crystals.
the fun gag with the heart shard, right, is the shard comes off. You got this cool little magic circle in there, right? Classic little Michelle runes and evil nonsense. And the this guy, the wisp fits. Well, conceptually the wisp fits in there. I guess not. That was the original prototype. Man, for 1,000 years I thought that fit in there because we had a very early prototype that fit in there. That was the whole dream.
Sounds like we're adjusting a mold.
No way, we can't.
He's that close.
No, it's not gonna.
Was the prototype like in a base that was smaller?
I think it was Toby managed to do some trickery with the base, and CMS couldn't get it that small. I think. 'Cause that was the vision was you shove the will-o-wisp into the.
How bad does it look if you just stand it in there?
It's fine.
It's fine.
Like.
It's a little off kilter.
I'm crushing the.
It's hitting the.
All right, that's good. It works great.
It's that easy.
There you go. That's
Between this and the maple, we're really
boom. Hello, hobby knife. Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Guess what? Someone's asking for a will-o-wisp pack. Any ideas for that, Chris?
Yeah. So we're gonna also have a 4-pack of just the will-o-wisps. The idea being, one, it's a way to, the price comes out okay on it, and also the dancing light spell specifically has you do 4 balls of light that you can kind of spread out. So it's like cool. That basically makes it a spell effect pack. Yeah.
It's fun. People like little LED bits. And so then we also got the summoning circle, right? So it's
summoning circle dressing.
Can you even see the like red?
Yeah, not great with the lights above.
Main lights on, but it's got that thing. It's got all the little tiny. These are Nina sculpted this, and all these little tiny. Right, there's the blood, bowl of blood with a knife, the Yorgrim horn, which looks kind of like a shofar. The heart on a plate. Everything you need at a good summoning circle, and a little pile of crystals. And then that guy also has something you can summon up, right? It has the tendril. Oh! The slime, the necrotic tendril of death. Such a creepy, weird anatomy. Well, that thing. Yeah, quest items, totally.
Necrotic tendril.
Necrotic tendril, it's the circle. It's all the little tiny dressing. Oh, I know. Duh. The because you paired all these with 2 LED.
Yes.
Pet. Right?
Yeah.
So this has the weird Eldritch Eye.
The Eldritch Eye. It was a thing where we found like a general kind of synergy where it's like we've got 3 covers and 3 JST light up pieces, and they all kind of match each other somewhat thematically.
Sort of pair of these. This guy, and the floor is sold separately because of the colors, right? You don't know if you want ice, if you want Underdoom, if you want regular.
Yeah. So you can get this dressing without getting like the expensive LED floor.
Yeah.
If you want, or you can go huge on them with like its own. It has its own pack.
These guys are like those inserts that we showed before, which are hard, particularly the goo, which is hard to get. Those will be in there with the freestanding arch. Those will be easy to pick up. Rounded up the magnetic accessories. I don't even know where the body, the cocooned body, is. We got the.
We have very few of them here. It might be with the passage piece.
Change crystal. The head of security, good for a magic mouth, and the cocooned. There's a cocooned body. Another neat little Michelle sculpt. Those will be all rounded up. What other
You got some other
hard
stuff.
to get?
You got some other you have the driftstone daises.
Oh yeah. I
and the thing
literally
right
have
there.
it standing here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So these are. They got this this crazy. Right. You got this fun driftstone dais guy, and can take all these like circles on top. And the fun fact, I don't know if everybody knows this, you can pop out. Where's the flat spot? So you can pop out your floor, right? The insert on your floor here, and then you find the corresponding notch. What do we have here? It's just that easy. It's not. And then that fits in into the floor, so you can illuminate that thing and go sailing around this.
Yeah.
So you can
some
finally
bangs
track
around
that
it.
guy down. Be in what it's a 3-pack. Right?
It comes in a 3-pack, yeah. So you can do like a
Yeah.
you can do like a platforming challenge with it or something. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun. Ooh, let's see what flickering fire looks like.
Nice.
Yeah, nice and evil. Boom. And then also you could pop this out and do, I don't know, put this somewhere.
Scattered around.
Yeah, Spoonbender, there are many times we have all these little features in our stuff that we don't always necessarily advertise super well. So unless you watched like every single hands-on video of every single encounter in a Kickstarter campaign, you wouldn't know. Like, yeah. And there's a surprising lack of glitter on here. Yeah, we do have the iridescent, not iridescent. What the heck is the paint? The
Interference.
Interference.
Yeah.
Interference paint on there. Thank you, Finley.
Some stuff there.
So we got so we're basically digging up all the cool accessories that were hard to get, all the reconfiguring all the packs that didn't make sense, kind of rounding up hopefully every good Caverns bit you can imagine, with a few exceptions, right? So the this guy didn't make it. The creature mouth piece. We'll grab that. Oh, I have to get let me get an ice piece too. Perilous.
Ice basalt floor. We are making that. I think we didn't have any unpainted ones, so there's some stuff that like we've had a hard time tracking down. We had there were no that 4x4 KS2 floor. There were none of them unpainted here or in the warehouse. The factory had 3 laying around. That is all we had to work with. So we're working on getting some more of some of these pieces. Yeah, the basalt, I think we are having them send some over. What's the theme of Perilous? Perilous is going to be desert and Arctic, sand and snow. It's going to be an outdoor campaign.
I need ice rocks.
Entry Riser was not available in ice. We just restocked it for the first time yesterday. Or restocked it, I guess stocked it for the first time. It was a new set. We would have put it in this campaign, but we didn't know we were doing this campaign, so we did it as a straight-to-store thing. So that Entrance Riser just came out for the first time yesterday. There also are some more things that we're holding onto as stretch goals too, guys. Like that we're contemplating. So there's more stuff as well.
All right. So couple of pieces that didn't make it. There's the creature mouse. Right. This thing is awesome. Right. In concept, this thing is awesome. Right. A really cool, like, snaky doorway with gems. Does your thing. The problem is the floor. So this is supposed to sort of be, it was supposed to be a transition from dungeons into caverns, except these aren't dungeon flagstone floors. They're kind of halfway there, but they're sort of halfway sculpted as caverns and halfway sculpted as dungeons. So then they kind of don't match with either. The paint scheme is all caverns, so then it doesn't match with dungeons either, but then the back is kind of cavernous, so it straddles both worlds and doesn't fit right in either. So this is gonna be one of those things we're gonna revisit when we have some time to actually resculpt whatever. Like take the concept and come back with a better iteration that works. The back is a little questionable too. So we'll get there. No Shrine of Sewell, Shrine of Susie.
Shrine of Susie. Yeah, it's the kind of thing where there's really no building situation where that thing actually looks natural. If you put it in a cavern, the floor really stands out. If you put it in a dungeon, the wall really stands out. It's just like a hard transition from flagstone into
we will get there.
Yeah.
But not right now. No, it just requires a bunch of work, and then it needs a new mold, and it's gonna start the whole thing. So we're putting this to some of the things that require a bunch of work are gonna go to the next. At some point we need another swell wall in the other direction. There's a bunch of cavern stuff we need to do, so we'll get there when we go back into the caverns for real. So that guy didn't make it. There's a floor. There's a couple of floors. There's like that weird. There's a pebble floor that just doesn't match anything, and it's a weird height and just doesn't line up with anything else in caverns. There's a stalagmite floor that has some really poorly sculpted stalagmites on there, and we have I don't know how many stalagmites do we have? 12 stalagmites or something. You can put all the stalagmites you want on floors.
Yeah.
So that guy didn't make it. What else didn't make it? I can't remember. There were a couple.
There's a couple things that didn't make it.
But this was, we got all the stuff that made sense that we could sort of port over without any work aside from putting an anchor magnet on it, and sort of all that everything that made sense to fit with the scope of what we could get done in the timeline that we had. Oh boy, Cassic, the resin is a whole nother. All those molds are sort of impossible to do in Dwarvenite. They're crazy undercuts and whatnot. You're right. Those classic resin cavern passages were awesome. They were crazy and massive, right? Those were so big, and they'd be like those molds would be like $50,000 each. We're not happening in Dwarvenite, unfortunately. All right. So someone was asking about ice, perilous, right? Perilous pieces with ice pieces. So let's see what we got. If we can make a little something. Also, there have been about 600 questions. I don't know if we, if you asked a question we missed it, ask it again.
Yeah. Also, if there's stuff that you're not seeing, that you would want, let us know, and we'll take into consideration.
We are always listening.
What it seems like people want out there. Yeah. We can always. Well, we can't always add more stuff. We can't always add more stuff. But we can.
And the key is no new sculpts. We've got to get this thing. We have a small window. We want to seize it, but we can't. We don't want to slow down. We don't want to slow down Perilous. We're in the middle of Tudor Village. There's a bunch cooking, so we can't. There is a limit to what we can do, but we're gonna do as much as we can.
Yeah. Big ramp and boulder out. Yeah, the narrow caverns, we're not doing the ramp and the boulder. We're focusing on just the actual cavern passage, building pieces.
The ramp didn't feel caverny, and it didn't fit well anywhere, and there was nowhere to put the boulder, and it's a fun idea, and it doesn't really execute as well as it would like to. We had a really fun, the boulder ramp from Dungeons, I think works pretty well. But maybe we'll do a Caverns boulder at some point. All right. So
yes, the gibbering mouther floor will be available. We're making a new trap and hazard floors that has the trapdoor floor and the false floor lid in it. And so then it has the bug pit and the gibbering mouther, and it also has the monster nest and the wooden trapdoor. Yeah.
Bunch of harder to get pieces, slamming them down. The ice stuff with Perilous bits, right? So Perilous Frontiers is our next campaign after this. We're launching it in the fall. We'll be doing snow above ground, right? Snow and sand. Arctic wastes and terrible deserts. So this is slightly different paint scheme because it's outdoorsy, but pretty compatible, right? So this is the big old rock, the large stepped rock. Boom, boom, boom. Works pretty well. Small corner rock. Yeah, so there's a lot of, so you can see one of the idea was sort of top surfaces being a little white, under surfaces being dark. Hamster was doing this, Aaron's doing the desert paint scheme, Hamster's doing the Arctic paint scheme. The goal was feel really harsh and desolate and almost monochromatic, right? It's a lot of black and white. There's a little blue undertones, but it's trying to feel really just desolate and harsh out there. So those work pretty nicely. All right, you got little jumpy stone. Some of the Wyver stone bits should play nice. Yeah. It's got a big. Oh, I think you'll be able to play with these very nicely, and we'll show you when we get the when we have it painted up, the big cave mouth painted up. We can show a transition from outside Arctic into ice caves, which should be really nice. Well, the ice flow transition, well, when we have the ice flow pieces, we can look at them. We're real close, ish. Yeah, this looks really nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what other question? Yes, there's some minis. A bunch of the minis are going to come back potentially, right? We'll see how far we go with stretch goals and the like. We already got a couple into some of these packs.
I think literally
Just about everything.
I think literally every mini is on the table.
On the table, depending on how we do with stretch goals.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a frost giant throne, right? You could totally use that as. Oh, I never even thought about that. That would be awesome.
I guess we can say people are asking about Mercer specifically. I guess we can say it's like confirmed at this point. Like.
Yes.
So the Mercer, the prisoner mini that we called Mercer in Caverns Deep, will be the follower gift. So if you follow the campaign early,
you can get yourself a free prisoner.
Yeah, you can get a free prisoner.
I called him Mercer because he did the voice of the prisoner for our stop motion. So it was our little thank you nod.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a fun fact. All the stop motion videos from Caverns Deep. Matt Mercer did the prisoner voice. Liam did the vast majority of the other voices. There were a couple. What were the other?
Patrick Warburton.
No, he didn't.
Can you imagine if you had forgotten?
Yeah.
Imagine if you had forgotten.
Well, I had to think about it for a second there because Liam called in somebody to do voices he couldn't do. I can't remember.
Worm That Can Never Be.
Amy Down.
He can't be.
Yeah.
Worm That Can Never Be is going to be our first STL release, is what it is.
Right?
There's no way that we can physically produce it.
It wasn't anybody else on the. It wasn't anybody else on the Critical Role cast. It was some. I don't know. I have to look back. That was. How long ago was Caverns Deep? That was like 8 years ago.
2017 or 2018? Because Hellscape was 2019.
Yeah, it was a long while back. What else we got? The Worm That Can Never Be was a piece sculpted for Hellscape that was going to be too expensive to cast.
It's just a massive,
like a crazy worm that's going to have
worm.
a LED in its mouth and it's bonkers.
Treasure chest offerings. We're not planning to do treasure chests this time around. Keeping it very simple.
Executionally on our end, the treasure chests they add a whole bunch of back-end challenge for us.
Yeah.
So we are, for expediency's sake, we're skipping them on this go around, just doing some stretch goal unlocks.
Yeah.
But we will have some stretch goal giveaways in Perilous, where we have a little more breathing room and a little more time to figure it all out. So. Oh yeah, I did a few voices in that too, didn't I? Yeah.
Treasure chests feel more at home in huge new biome campaigns.
Yeah, exactly.
It's way easier to do there. The other thing too, when we're doing like 3 paint schemes, that makes doing treasure chests like even more complicated.
Yes.
Um,
We never did team minis. We sculpted some. We never cast them.
yeah.
Do the voice.
Is there a special item for Caverns Reforged, like a coin or something like that? That's the prisoner mini, basically. So the minis, we have reworked them into packs that we think make sense for us to be able to keep restocking and like really just kind of make sense as miniature packs. The thing is, the prisoner is the only one that's not like a monster or villain in any way. So he doesn't really make sense in any of those new packs. Where he makes sense is like in a townsfolk pack that we could do with some of those old cities minis
The
that aren't really available
blacksmith,
anymore.
The
Yeah.
pirate with the mug, the bartender.
Yeah.
Um,
But we have to produce a bunch of him anyways because all the minis are in like the same molds. So he's going to be the follower gift, basically. So follow the campaign before we launch, and then if you get anything, you will just get the prisoner for free. The rest of the minis we've broken down into packs that I think make a good amount of sense. And yeah. Then they'll be stretch goal unlocks.
Shamatsu asks if we can do a build using winding stair escarpments inside a cavern. I think it's too ambitious for the time we have left, but we're gonna do some compatibility builds. That would be a fun. That would be a fun one to do. That's a really like do escarpments plus caverns. It's a great idea. I love it.
Reputation for launch date May 19th.
Yeah.
That's the rough exact day.
Yep. I think we're gonna hit this one. I think we've never hit a proposed launch date to date, but I think this is the one. We're on target.
We can't do money back based on how much money you spend. It is.
Well, you can't refund. I guess you'd get credit in the thing that you would then spend.
But then what happens
We
if
have to
you
open the
spend
pledge
it?
manager again.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
It is logistically a huge mess.
Yeah.
Will stairs from elevation pack be available in other paint schemes? So those stairs, we should talk about the stairs from the KS2 elevation. I really wanted to put them in the campaign. When we started building with them, I realized the way they're sculpted,
they're not a full-fledged system that was designed to work with the rest of the elevation system. So
yeah,
what we're gonna hold off on those original KS2 sort of elevation. It was a straight and a corner sort of semi-stair. Like they were this weird mix of, they were sort of supposed to be natural, they were sort of supposed to be carved, but they were straddling both and doing neither. Nor did they actually work with the rest of the elevation, the Cape Cliffs and like. So that's the thing we're gonna hold till we can do some sculpts that make sense, so we can actually have something that builds really well with the rest of the stuff.
Yeah. Any terrain stretch goals? Yes. It's not just minis for stretch goals.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Chris has got a couple of really cool things cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
top mathematicians are on it. Yeah.
The problem with free small sets and backers hit certain thresholds is what do you make the set?
And which color is it in? And like, it just executionally, one of the challenges we have on this one is 3 different paint schemes. I think many people are probably going to gravitate towards 1 or maybe 2, but probably not a lot are going to be doing it on all 3 and the like. And it's also back-end wise, like it's hard to explain how much work it is, and double checking and customer support emails to get, like, there's still people who haven't completed the the Tudor Village pledge manager, and like, it's every time we have another step, it's more chasing down people, and it is executionally, when we have projects stacked on top of each other, it just gets exponentially more difficult because everything is stacked on top of each other. So we're trying to streamline, be aware of our bandwidth, streamline the best we can, so we can deliver in a timely manner, deliver a quality product in a timely manner, have time to QC it all right, have time to just sort of do everything, do it right, and not overextend ourselves.
Yeah.
Dragos wants all 3 flavors.
1 Valerian coin per $100 spent. Yeah, here, look, I'll give you a bag of the Valerian coins for every $1 you spend.
Hey, come to Gen Con. We'll bring you some coins.
Anybody want? How about you get a Blu-ray of the Dwarvenaut for every $20 you spend in the campaign.
Blu-ray.
Just get some of this stuff out of the warehouse.
Mastodon will be there. Woo! Ryan will be there. Yeah, Eric is still trying to catch people on Cities Untold people. Like that's like when did that pledge manager close? In like November?
2023 for Cities Untold, not Cities Reforged.
Oh, Cities Untold.
Cities Untold.
Oh, good lord, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
3 years ago, 100 years ago.
Since the pledge manager closed, that was.
No, it's really like.
They're intensely complicated, like the treasure chests. They're huge. They probably seem a lot easier from the other side.
Yes. But anyway, we hear you. We have some stuff in Perilous.
Oh, you did mean Reforged. Okay.
Oh
yeah. Thank God.
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah, Cities Reforged was
2022.
Cities Reforged, I think, was a 2022 campaign. Might have been early 2023, actually. I think it might have been February 2023.
I guarantee you, though, there's still a couple people that never showed up for their pledges.
Yes, 100%. Happens every time.
Every time. What other questions do we have? I know we had some earlier that we missed because it's coming in.
There's been repeated questions about certain pieces. I think about like whether we're doing certain pieces, and I don't know how much we want to say.
I mean, I think we've anything that we showed here, we're doing anything that already exists in. All the ice stuff that already exists in ice, we're reprinting. We scored the Marriott. Nice. Ooh, which piece? That's a good question. Which piece are you most excited about having back in print, Chris? Can we talk about ice crystals? We could talk about ice crystals. This seems ambitious. That would be it'd be a lot. The reason there's no lava is the casting color. So all of this stuff gets cast in the same casting color: ice, Underdoom, and regular Caverns. The Hellscape stuff all gets cast in a whole different casting color, which means they have to clean all the molds and all the machines, and it's like a huge undertaking. So that's why no lava.
If we're talking something that hasn't been in print, like not necessarily just a new color scheme, I think I would have to go with one of the KS2 pieces. It is probably the Cascading Pool Stalagmite.
Yeah, that's
either that or the Mine Entrance.
Mine Entrance is fun because it's good narrative. Like it changes changes the look of your thing in a nice way. And that Stalagmite is like absolute all-star. My piece I'm most excited about, believe it or not, is this little guy, the 45-degree corner.
Yeah.
Because it lets you do some shenanigans, right? If you use 2 of them, you can then knock. I can do it here in the wrong color, but you can go off at a. I'm on camera now.
45-degree angle. Here.
Yeah, you can. Put you back. You can then basically build off at a 45-degree angle in really interesting ways. So it's like it opens up a lot of really cool building possibilities. In addition to like just playing nice with the narrow caverns, it's like it's another neat game changer. I'm always looking for ways to make caverns look more organic. And working at 45-degree angles really does that a lot.
Yeah, the entire narrow caverns pack is really an all-star because it's got the narrow cavern, it's got the 45. The end cap's a really cool piece. The mine entrance is in it, so that you can kind of transition into the. It's just that pack is really nice.
This sort of a thing, right?
The wisps will the Will-O-Wisp will also have their own pack, Drago, so it won't just be in the Heart Shard.
Yeah, there'll be a 4-pack.
But it is going to be there. The way that the mine entrance store is going to be, there's going to be a new Cavern Doors pack, and it'll be in there as well as in the Narrow Caverns pack. We're trying to put things in multiple places wherever it makes sense.
These like cool. Yeah, these things are neat.
The narrow caverns are going to open up a lot. Question. I think a lot of people are going to want multiple pieces.
They're fun. It's once again just gives you more ways to build. And I'm just really excited to just flesh out all of these lines, right? Having all of the some of these are just feel like basic bread and butter pieces now in all the colors. Like just, I think it's going to open up a lot of building. It'll be super fun. Oh, the old Caverns waterfall, not making it. And the reasoning being that it looks neat. It's awkward to build with, and like once again, the idea is kind of neat, and there's a better way to do it, and I'd rather sculpt a better, like have a better solution that works better, especially because it we're not including banks in this campaign, so there's not a ton of negative space. So there's nothing, like it doesn't really have a home in this campaign, and we're not doing water tiles until we can actually resculpt like great ones. So it's a good question. That thing, it did stand out. But we will get there. That's kicking that down the road to as a thing that needs a little work. Old cavernous lake pieces, yeah, no water tiles, and the old resin ones are impossible in Dwarvenite, but we get there someday. How long after Caverns will Perilous launch? It's a good question, Paul. Currently, we have it penciled in for the middle of October, but we'll see. We have to get through. We still first have to launch. What is this thing? Caverns, and then we've got to get cooking from there. So we will see. What about freestanding curved caverns walls? We didn't bring those back. These are great questions coming in. We didn't bring back the old freestanding curved caverns walls because we have the trifecta wall collection, which essentially does the same thing, but also works with the ledges. So we figured we had a solution, and those straight ones always fell over. So it was a good question. Yeah, the freestanding cavern walls particularly work well. The trifecta ones, because they have magnets on them, work fantastically with the terrain trace because they don't fall over. Yeah, Grandpappy has it right. The old resin water tiles were not easy to do, even in resin. Yeah, we had a lot of them delaminate and stuff. You get bubbles under there, and so it was a 2-pour. So it was a sculpt that was then painted, that then had the clear resin pour on top, so you could see through it and see fish underneath and all this stuff. It was amazing. Like they were really, really, really beautiful, but very hard to execute and to get right. And we had a lot of problems with them, and not something we can do in Dwarvenite at this moment. But good questions. Oh, Yak, you don't have any of the trifectas? Get the trifectas are in the web store right now.
Yeah.
I can't tell you enough how often I use those in my caverns building, right? Because it's a combination of, you can just slam them together to make regular pieces, right? You can a big 4-inch curve if you need it. There's a swell in each direction. It definitely helps. Just basic building pieces, they're already neat. And then the fact that the walls freestand themselves, great for doing negative space. The ledges give you alternatives to the banks, good negative space. Like they're just really neat little funny, they're funny shapes that I often find useful.
How soon till Starforge 2?
Starforge 2, no plans currently other than we'd like to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elevation rise piece, go even to an elevation block on the high end, the entrance one. Which, the entrance riser?
I think the entrance riser? Are you talking about that or the passage ramp?
Well, we'll get them both. Ooh, the black, the Vanta black. I love that stuff.
I don't know if they can do, because they use enamel paint. I don't know, is there enamel paint for Black 4.0? I don't know if enamels have caught up to the blacker than black technology. Loan by your hand, the passage. He was asking about the passage.
Okay.
Which they go up to the same height.
Yeah, I'll show you the...
The answer is yes, but we'll show you.
Holy moly. Check this puppy out. We got... this is hot off the... I know it's the wrong thing, but I have it. This is the entrance riser. This was in the restock.
This
is
came out for the first time.
Pre-forged, right? You ready for...
He would have been a star of this campaign.
Instead, he's a star in his own movie.
Instead, he's a star on his own. Yeah.
So this guy is the height of 1 elevation block plus 1 floor, with the idea being, I don't have any passages. Oh, no. you could do something like you could build passage pieces up onto it and the like, right? Gives you kind of the option to do something interesting up there. And then this guy goes up to the same. The idea here is the end of this is irregular. So there's 2 steps. One of them stops at elevation block height. Let's see that. And one of them stops at 2 inches at 1 floor higher. So the theory was you could build, if you were feeding this up into a thing that was on regular stilts, it would feed into it really nicely like that. If you were building onto like elevation blocks or something at that height, it feeds into that really nicely. And if you wanted to, you could even go up one floor height higher. If you were on 2 inches, you could go up there, and that final step kind of helps you transition up to that. So the idea here was that this could kind of get you to any of those heights. It would give you some options. The other tricky thing you can do, if you want to get advanced, is you're feeding this on your passage. Put a floor underneath it, so then you get a first step, right? You get a first step down here, blah blah blah, and then if you're trying to go up, like going up to 2 inches, if you're using a 50 millimeter stilt and then going up to floors, right? It gets you up there, something like that. So that's another way you can work. Boom. Ha. Well, Dragas, there's no wrong way to play with your toys. We bake a lot of sort of secret geometry into these things that often people will discover. But yeah, we don't really ever show all the... There's an enormous amount of thought put into the geometry of these pieces, and it's hard to sometimes explain all of it, particularly like on a web page and whatnot. But there's a lot of compatibility and discoverability built in.
Yeah, the passage ramp is a great piece. It's one of my favorites. That's like not like a new, it's been available in standard and stuff, but it's I'm glad that it's going to be in its own 2-pack now.
Easier to get than ever before.
Yeah. And then all the passages should be easier to get than before. I think the new comps that we did for them,
everything,
make
like
more
Chris,
sense.
you went through and rounded up everything that people have been asking for, and we got stuff into packs.
Well, not everything.
Not everything, right?
Close to everything.
Anything that didn't require work on our end, like the creature mouth or the waterfall or whatever, like anything that we could just sort of port over and put a magnet on and go.
Yeah, me and Tyler were like really going through a lot of this.
Spoonbender, new masterclass video will launch with the campaign sometime around May. We may do this thing. I mean, if it's helpful, we've been releasing some of the videos like sort of the week up to launch or whatever, so you can get familiar with stuff before launch, so you could get in more quickly. So we may do the same thing. It depends on when stuff's done. I don't know. We're racing. This one's pretty tight, so we will see. Is there a way to have something similar to resin water pieces? Would be very tricky. Yeah, and it's very hard to do it. Like we can't double cast with resin with dwarvenite. So I don't know. I still dream of doing something, but we haven't gotten there yet. But
we are at 9:02.
All right, let's get empty wallinitis.
Is there a list of everything in today's restock that has never been available before? Yes, it's 2 things. It's the runic columns in Underdoom and the entrance riser in Ice. It's just those 2 things.
Boom, bada boom.
Everything else is like, there's the castle recompositions, the transition packs, but the only like new pieces are those 2.
Oh, also the front of the entrance riser was at elevation block height, so that you could build, if you wanted to put like particularly the stepped elevation block. Do we have that? I swear. I keep forgetting there's all these fun little. Where is it? Oh, I think I showed some of this in a 1,000 years ago in a hands-on video. Oh man, where is this stuff? It's like the perfect.
Would Chaos 5 passage dead ends be available separate from passages? Chaos 5 passage dead ends?
Chaos 5?
Chaos 5 passage dead ends.
Which one was 5?
That's Dungeon of Doom. I guess if you mean K6. Okay, so the original passage dead ends. So they're going to be in... The dead end is going to be in a pack with the... Intersection?
Dungeon of Doom?
I think they mean Chaos 6.
The
Chaos 6 dead end passage, I believe.
Oh man, The
entrances, yeah.
passage intersection. I have to show a whole. I think we have a video where I walk through all the things you can do with the passage
It's the
intersection. I think
cave
it's
passage
bonkers.
transition. That's the piece it's with.
Yeah.
It's with the transition.
Anyway,
passage.
the front of this is 38 millimeters, so it lines up with any of these bits. Also, if you have like the riser, it fits right up against that too, like the riser B or riser A. All right, we should get out of here though.
Yeah, we gotta-
maybe
we
next
gotta
week we can go through the why the passage intersection is awesome. Can I send in all my KS2 pieces for recycling? No, give them to your local school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the tab cavern walls will be available. Yes. Do we get a dungeon to cavern transition double door in ice or no? That would be neat. What would a dungeon cavern transition double door?
The dungeon cavern transition double door.
Oh,
Are you talking about the ruined one? The one that's in the dungeon, like that ruined
one?
dungeon double door? I think they're talking about that ruined dungeon double door. No, because
No more surprises, MJ. That's already 2 projects in a year is already a lot.
it's a
The
dungeon
ruined
set.
one, yes. Have we not released that ruined door since?
It is only in the dungeon runes pack. Like it's a dungeon set. It's not a cavern set. I
Yeah.
believe. I'll check.
Oh,
Real quick.
is it in the dungeon ruin set though?
I think it is.
All right. Yeah, that door is awesome. That was a fun gag. All right, we got to get out of here for real. We appreciate all of you guys. It's really fun hanging out with faces familiar, and new and old. We will be back next week, probably looking at more cavern stuff. Hamster's doing hobby hag tomorrow night.
Yes.
Get your ice riser. And yeah, we're launching this thing in like a month. Woo.
That's
So-
wild to me.
I know. So we might end up skipping a few of these as we get closer to launch. We'll see how it all goes.
Yeah,
Right.
depends on what we end up.
Yeah. But we appreciate all of you. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for all the good vibes. Thanks for all the good questions. Thanks for all the excitement. Can't wait to get this thing up and going. And if you haven't followed the page yet, you should go follow the page. We're putting up the follower gift soon, so you want to follow before it launches to get the free Prisoner Mini. We're updating the page like once a week or something. We'll put a couple new things up, so get little by little you get some more stuff up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.